Hello everyone. This is a no save, no damage playthrough of Resident Evil 2's Leon's A scenario. It's being played on hardcore difficulty. Please enjoy.
Look, man, I'm serious.
So, in a run like this, we're not going to be using cutscenes. I could have probably edited them in, but I haven't had the time recently to do so.
You alright?
I've been working on this for quite a bit and finally got it after a lot of practice, so practice makes perfect.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
So first thing, we're just going to run right by the opening zombie. As normal, we're going to wait for him to hit the wall, then go.
What the?
Any mic or audio issues, I'm adjusting as I'm recording. So, sorry if there's any issues. So as soon as this part starts, you're going to want to just completely hold your keyboard or your controller to the right to avoid getting completely chewed on. If the game looks a little bit brighter and a little bit more vibrant, I am using a reshader on the PC version. It is not in HDR.
They've all turned. There it is.
So we'll do our normal stair skating. I think I stair skate quite a bit in this run. Not sure. A lot of these zombies over here, you could go to the right if you want to and avoid this zombie, but I usually hug his back just so that I know where he is at all times. Okay, so first things first, we'll go right where it says keep out, we're going in.
You got this.
Head inside the double doors, and on the body is some ammo. We're definitely going to want that. This is a safe strategy run, by the way. This run is designed so that really anybody new to the game or old can get this rank. The requirements for an S+ run on hardcore difficulty are 3 saves or less and beating the game in under 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
So, okay. We'll aggro that zombie to start banging on the door. And then we're going to hang right behind this desk and just chill out. Wait for Bob to come this way. What's up, man? Run right by him. And when I mean safe strats is when we get to this point. So, we're going to shoot these zombies. Usually takes anywhere from 3 to 5 shots. And they're dead, which they're the easiest zombies in the game, I swear. This guy, we're going to cap his knee. And after we do that, we'll grab the board and some more ammo. We want to watch where that guy on the floor is so he doesn't chomp at our leg. And if you get past that, we're in business.
Does anyone know what started this? This is not how I imagined my first day.
Okay, since we won't be saving in this run, we have to keep making sure that we have everything we need. So you'll see me look inside of my inventory quite a bit, and since we already picked up a board, we're going to board up a specific window. We'll knock this guy down just so he's out of the way from the Mr. X chase later. The third window in this hallway we will board up first, because that's where the first zombie appears. And that'll negate having to worry about one in the hallway later. Grab some handgun ammo and jump the wall. Back over here, there's some more ammo. This zombie is never a problem. The dude banging on the vending machine, it's usually the one laying down. Focus shots do 1.5% more HP damage to monsters. I wish I had my HP counter on. I'm sorry, guys. That shows my health and theirs, the enemies. But really just aim for the head. Even if their body flails, they very well could still be alive, so... Now this guy, he could take up to like 15 bullets, so make sure you stand quite a distance away. Keep moving. And just keep pouring it into him until his head either explodes or he's done.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so the reason I chose to come in this room first is to grab some extra handgun bullets, because obviously that guy wastes all of ours. Fucking annoying, man. Every time I do this part, that that zombie is almost like a boss fight. You can come over to this locker, there's like 3 bullets in it, I think. And the safe combination in the A scenario is 9, 15, 7. It's universal for both Claire's and Leon's. Before we leave here, we're going to want to try to get the Matilda fully upgraded. So we're going to type in NED, followed by MRG. Those could be found on the desk. This is Leon's desk, kind of a shitty way to start it out. And now we got the extended clip, so now we could hold 24 bullets, I believe. There is a strat to completely save that board and not even board up that window, but really all it does is add another zombie into the mix, and we want to avoid that. Alright, so we'll combine those up. With the light on, it's dark as hell in here. And no infinite weapons will be used, it's just letting me know I have them. And I like to store my knives inside the save chest because we're going to be using the 120 knife strat on G1. Just makes for a quicker battle. Again, I am playing this on the PC. If you're playing on a respective console, you know, just kind of duck and weave him and keep shooting his eye. I'll get more into it when the fight comes. That guy just landed on his head. Holy crap. That was actually... I didn't notice that when I was doing it. That guy just face planted. My god. I like to grab the shotgun shells a little early. Since we have the side pack now, Leon, and especially on hardcore for both characters, you won't get every side pack in the game. That's only on standard or below. So we got to make use of the room that we have. Combination for this is DCM. And we're going to grab the Magnum ammo now so that we can store it in our save chest. Grab the key and keep on moving.
What in the...
So the gunpowder's finicky. It's good if Leon needs handgun bullets or something, but it's more beneficial to use in Claire's run because you could mix it to get like acid rounds or machine gun bullets. Crit hit right there. We popped his head.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back
It's
here.
good to get rid of that guy ahead of
Something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right
going
there.
for the medal. Sorry, I'm reading what Marvin's saying, like I haven't seen it a million times. It's good to get rid of that zombie before the animation with the liquor, because if not, you're going to have to deal with 2 different enemies. We'll swing around, grab the knife, as well as the book. I'll also grab the other metal I forgot to mention. This is lion, wheat, and eagle. The other one was fish, lobster, I think, or scorpion, and Aquarius. Okay, so I didn't grab it yet. That's good.
Yeah.
On a couple of
Passage
attempts,
isn't open yet.
I go for the metal early, and it works 9 times out of 10. You could grab that metal in the library area, but there's a chance that the girl will be right on the other side of the door, so probably just safe to totally avoid that for right now. So this is where we'll get the muzzle brake for the Matilda. It is 6211, the password. And that's good for recoil. Okay, so now we can get rid of the key. We're gonna grab the weapons locker key, and we'll mix the book with the statue arm in order to get the scepter. Now before we trigger the helicopter crash, as you guys know from my previous videos, we're going to go back to the first hallway and board up the rest of the windows. Because in a safe route, you don't want to have to worry about extra zombies or monsters when you have to deal with a licker as well as Mr. X. So just head back with your 2 boards and go ahead and board those walls up, windows up, I mean. So once this hallway is sealed off, we're going to now head back through the office to get to the weapons locker and grab the shotgun. This zombie wakes up once we come back through here. He could be quite the annoyance as well. Just kind of angle yourself as best as you can and just try to pop his head. He will come out of the office like he does here sometimes. But as long as we don't aggro the other zombie in this room to waste more ammo, we're pretty good. You gotta make sure these guys are dead on hardcore, because I'm telling you, you'll think they're dead and then they're chewing your ankle. It's bullshit. That was a weird noise that zombie made. Okay, so put the card key in, and we will grab the shotgun. I don't get all the attachments for the shotgun in this game. I think I just get the pump piece later on. You don't need the stock attachment. You can get it if you want, but we're not going to really focus on the shotgun later on. Just for right now, we definitely need it. And what you guys see right there is me stair skating. It doesn't really save a crazy amount of time. It might save like a minute or 2, but you don't really have to worry about doing that. If you're just naturally running, you won't waste much time. I think we finished this with an hour and 40 minutes, and it actually could have been done a little quicker, so you guys will have plenty of time. So we'll throw the knife away and the scepter inside of the save chest, and now we will activate the helicopter sequence.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
So by putting away the scepter and the knife, we'll be able to use the board on the window inside of the office room up ahead. And we will have 4 spaces available in our inventory slot. So we won't have to worry about having to come back in this room in RPD2. Because sometimes coming back in this room in RPD2 or 3 can be a little annoying. More zombies, unless you kill them. So we grab the flash grenade, we grab the fuse, we're going to grab the valve, and we're also going to grab the heavy gunpowder. The high-grade gunpowder, I should say, is what we're going to use to make magnum ammo, so anywhere you see it, save it, put it away. Do not get tempted to use it for anything else. Okay, so now that we have the bolt cutter, we're coming down this hallway again because we need to get the detonator. And it's completely blocked off by chains, so don't worry about the music. It's supposed to happen if we didn't board off the windows, but no damage is all about efficiency and being safe. So we're going to take the road less traveled. Grab the detonator, and don't forget the extra flash. You're going to want to try to save up as many flash grenades and regular grenades as you can for the final Super Tyrant fight. So just make sure if you have to use a flash grenade, you only use about, I'd say, 2 or 3 in the playthrough.
Son of a bitch.
So we're going to stun lock the knee of a zombie and then just pull out our shotgun and pop them in the head. Fellow survival horror-esque content creators, I've seen them do that, and I thought it was a really neat trick. And also, I played around with it as well, so I wanted to adapt it into my run.
God's name.
You need to make sure completely you walk in that hallway, which from a lot of the videos you've seen, we know that this is the STARS office hallway. We're going to combine the battery with the detonator in order to grab the final metal. We got some shotgun shells, flashbang, as well as some more high-grade gunpowder. Blah, I can't talk. As soon as we come back out, we're going to want to make ourselves as quiet as possible. God, this hallway is fucking bloody. It's like ketchup, man. It's like ketchup wall. So once the lock is, you don't have to worry about his scream, honestly. You're totally fine. So now it's fish, scorpion, and vase with water falling out. I just call it Aquarius. I don't know. It kind of looks like the Aquarius zodiac symbol. So now we're going to eliminate every monster in this room. So we're going to kneecap her. Once she's locked in place, boom. The zombie's taking a nap. Bonk. And this guy's chomping away. So once that's out of the way, now we could set up the room in which it'll be very easy when Mr. X arrives, because, yeah, you're not going to want to be doing this when Mr. X is right on your booty, trust me. One punch to the head will say otherwise. So get it set up now and clear out that room so there's less you have to worry about. We're going to go back through the door and come back through it, because that way the bookshelf will not fall down. Maiden Arrow Snake. Alright, so now the dodge. As soon as we come up here, we're going to angle ourselves highly to the right, look up. So it's basically upright, and you completely dodge the Licker's swing. You don't have to use a flashbang, nothing, just it could be done on console as well. I've done it. And now we have all the medallions to head to the G1 fight. And we're done with RPD1. R.I.P. Marvin, you're a real one. We're going to put everything away except for the handgun and handgun bullets, and we're going to grab the 2 knives. It's so shitty how they did Marvin's character in this game. Alright, so we're going to take the knife. We're going to equip the knife that has the most damage on it, which really is neither. But we want to equip that one so that one goes quicker, and then we can just swing away with the other knife. We're going to go all the way down to the basement and grab the grenade, and then head to the G1 fight.
What the?
So once the boss fight begins, pull out your knife, start swiping at the general area that the eyeball would come out of his arm. Him grabbing you in this game is totally fine. There's no damage inflicted like RE4 Remake. We have a chance to use a defense item. Now we just want to make sure that the knife is equipped and not the grenade. And just rinse and repeat. And he should basically be done. And that's the bite. That's the fight. I was trying to say boss fight, but I said bite. So now we'll kind of head around here. There are a bunch of handgun bullets. There is a regular grenade. Some herbs if you need any. Now we'll head over to the save chest, put everything away, keep the handgun and handgun bullets, and grab our shotty with the shotgun rounds.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
Ada. Gotta love her sass. We're just gonna blast that piece of meat. We're just literally gonna destroy that zombie. Like, he didn't have a fighting chance. Ben gets ruined. Don't even worry about him. Make sure you grab the crank. You know how many times that like I was running this, I actually forgot the crank. It was kind of embarrassing. A little bit of lag spikes in this run, but this is a no save, no damage run, so I don't know. Sometimes my encoder just likes to play games with me. So before we make a right, we're going to go left. We don't need the key because we're not going to get what's in the back of the police car. But we do want to grab the shotgun bullets. That key that opens up the police car is useful in Claire A's scenario to get the Browning, but in Leon's we really... all it is the stock attachment, the final attachment for the Matilda, and it just takes up an extra inventory slot. It's not worth it. Okay, so as soon as we come in this room, we want to grab the high-grade gunpowder in there. We're going to kill these zombie dogs. Takes about 5 shots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do the same thing for the third. I think it's sometimes when I use like the reshaders in this game that it causes like a little bit of like small latency pockets, but other than that, it's been a relatively smooth experience. Reshaders definitely take away the saturation of like how dark and gray this game is in initial release. So we'll grab the flash grenade from the morgue right there. We don't need the diamond key. And we're going to now get the first component. And then we're going to flip the third and fourth switches to get power. Yeah, power. I said it right. Cool. Sounded like I said powder. Yeah, you're just going to run right by that dog. Honestly, he does not bother you at all. Kind of just scares you. As soon as we come out of here, though, we're going to pop this one with the handgun. Immediately after we turn this corner, we're going to pull out our shotgun, and we're going to blast the one that jumps right over. Same with that one right there. Now, before we head upstairs to RPD2, it's very important to take out the zombie dogs that are now populating the parking lot. So we want to kind of aggro them. And as they start coming over here, we're going to start taking care of them. And that dog scared the hell out of me. He did not go down right away. It doesn't normally happen. But now they're just chilling by the door, so I kind of push them away. But then I think this one jumps the car. Boom. There's only 3 dogs in that area, but they can end your run if you're going for no damage. If you're not, then don't worry about it. Just continue to kill them. And now we begin RPD2. We have the 2 high-grade gunpowders in our possession. We'll combine them. More magnum ammo. And now we'll go into our item chest. We're gonna put away the magnum ammo, flash grenade, move the crank up, just to try to clean up the clutter. And we should be good to head in. So the same thing we've been doing, popping the kneecap, bombing the head with the shotty. There is one guy right there in the corner, and another guy feasting like it's Thanksgiving. That guy didn't want his knee popped. safe, so we're gonna take care of that guy quick. We'll grab a self-defense item, knife in the wall. And now you don't even have to waste a shotgun shell on this guy. I mean, there's a chance that he could still jump up and bite you because he is annoying. But you can just use the handgun. Like that, he literally scared the hell out of me. Boom! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep unloading. Wanna scare me like that? Shit. So now we'll make our way upstairs. And now we're on our way to get the club key. This is the last use of the lever right over here. We'll just use that and then we'll get rid of it. So what I first want to do is, or what I'd like to do is, there is a board upstairs. And I like to take the board and board up the window in the basement for RPD-3 when we come back later on. So that we don't have to worry about a zombie bashing through the window. Again, safety over speed. This is not a speed run, obviously. Probably looks like I'm moving pretty quick, but trust me, we'd be moving much quicker if it was. I do come down this hallway to grab the high-grade gunpowder right now, so I don't forget it. And if I didn't board up that window, at that point the zombie would bash through, as you heard. Flash grenade inside of the locker, and some handgun ammo inside of this locker. I can't tell if it's the encoder that lags or the game itself that lags, and I have like top hardware, so I don't know. Sometimes this game is just a little janky. Guy got a little too close. Another zombie, do the same thing. We want to clear out this room, honestly, because when Mr. X is chasing us, we come through this room. And we also have to grab the gear here for the clock tower. But yeah, this isn't a kill-all run by any means, but if there are zombies in an area we're going to have to come back through, some of them will keep alive, some of them we will not. Some more handgun ammo here. Misty, my girl. Man, she took a shotgun shell to the skull like a champ. Yeah, those two zombies could be quite annoying, so keep your distance or continue shooting them in the kneecap, whichever one you want to do. We're going to store the knife, flash grenade, high-grade gunpowder. Actually, I think we will take a knife just to be safe. And now we got the club key. It's the bald man in the fedora. Run, run, run.
Jesus Christ!
Agreed, Leon. So I usually come to the edge of the stairs. Bald man in fedora. Do a little dancey dance. Kind of lead him away. Because as I always say, Mr. X behind you is the safest way. The best place to have Mr. X is behind you, because that way you know where he is. You don't have to get punched in the face as soon as you open a door. Because in my previous attempt right before this, I was talking real big. Not really, but I was talking real big with my friends who were watching. And I was like, man, Mr. X, he's nowhere to be found. I think I really janked him up. As soon as I opened a door, he punched me right in my mouth. So yeah. Just make sure you always have an idea where he is. So as I said earlier, a licker now populates this hallway. So we're gonna just walk. And honestly, once we get over here, the reason I take the knife is just in case the licker jumps on top of us. But once we get in here, we could get rid of the knife, because we want to grab the grenade as well as the pump jack lever. We want to walk as soon as we come out. And now that we could hear Mr. X's big-ass feet, we know he's in this hallway. And honestly, once you get a little bit deep into that part of the hallway and you're staring at the third door, you could run. The licker won't hit you. They have immaculate aim when they hear you. We're going to walk again, and we're going to cut right through this hallway. The west office. That'll give us a clear path right to the stairs to put the pump jack in the library. No lag now, you gotta love hardware, right? Okay, so now that the pump jack has been inserted, we already moved the bookshelves the way they need to be, but we want to take the first bookshelf and push it into the last. So now all four are lined up, so we could run through it, or across it. Clock piece in right there, and then we're going to take it. And I didn't really say anything for those zombies, but it's the same thing. Mr. X was enough space behind us. We're just going to kneecap those guys and blast them. Get the clock tower booming. And now we can get the last electrical component. So, we don't know where Mr. X is right here, and we kind of want to, as crazy as that sounds, because we want to make sure he's behind us. And yep, the son of a bitch is up here already. You son of a bitch. So now we're going to head this way, and this was actually the room that we picked up the crank in earlier that I said it's better to kill those zombies. So I'll make a run for it, unlock this door, and we'll head back downstairs into the parking garage, and that is the end of RPD 2. Zombies will start breaking in every single window. We're gonna put some stuff away, though. What we put away, I don't know. We'll put that away for now. We're gonna need the club key eventually when we come back for RPD 3, but I don't remember if I put it away here. I take 2 flash grenades just in case Mr. X over here is a pain in the ass. And we do need it for the zombies during the jailbreak. So now once we're back in this area, we can now pick up the handgun ammo, because we need it. Not really, but it's free, so. And for some reason, after 100 and something hours of this damn game, these component puzzles still baffle my mind. It's like a dang Rubik's Cube to me, and I watch people like Carsey and Aether and some of like the best Resident Evil runners just ace right through this. But me, I'm sitting here fidgeting. But yeah, we got it. Only took a couple extra seconds. And now we'll grab the parking permit.
That's not good.
It's a jailbreak, folks. And Mr. X is definitely here. So I like to stand over by the chair a little bit, let him come in the room, then just kind of make a little nice circle. Because fuck him. Honestly, so done with his shit. So this is where we'll take a flash, and since we didn't have to use the other one, we'll save it. Killing that zombie on the floor earlier was a big deal, because if not, you gotta make sure the flash grenade hits both. There, I think, are some cutscenes I keep in, just because I was probably taking a breather.
Ada. This is getting old. Saving your ass, that's twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nothing dies down here. I take it you have the key card.
Yeah, and this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe. After I hear it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so now that that's over with, we are now done with RPD 1 and 2. And for all those in my Discord and friends that have asked, no, the burning building that would normally be seen in RE3, I think was taken out in a patch, so it didn't give away that it was from RE3, because there was a burning building in this background. I'm telling you, it's not a Mandela effect,
Ben didn't come through.
where she fights Nemi
What
2.
exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Road's out.
Right here, something a little cool. I noticed Mikhail's Pierogies.
That gun shop looks like the
Russian
only way.
cuisine could be a little hint at Mikhail from the UBCS, the Umbrella Biohazard Counter unit in Resident Evil 3 that, you know, is with Carlos. He's the platoon leader. Who knows? Maybe I'm just overthinking. Probably like my normal life.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Durkin. She's the one at Umbrella response. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here. Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrellas control Raccoon City.
Jesus! That an earthquake? What the hell? Again? No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
Alright, so for the alligator portion right here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hang left at first. Our left, Leon's right. Then you're going to want to hang right and hold it because he does a double attack. Then you're going to swing all the way left. And yeah, that's really the alligator part, man. Just like the original.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was...
Just get up here. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous. You can run, Annette, but you can't hide. It's secret weapon time.
But yeah, we got the EMF, or the, whatever it is, EMP disruptor. And, Ada's part's pretty simple, honestly. Right here, we could get the other box, the junction box. It's really just like small mini puzzles, and also just making sure that the zombies down here do not chew you up. Flip the switch on the door. I don't even waste any time killing this zombie, honestly. Or really, you wouldn't even kill him, you would just take out one of his legs. Okay. So now we're going to sneak right through this little spot right here. That guy already bursted through the door upstairs. Bursted quite early. Usually I'm over here by the time he does. We're going to get a little close, hit the junction box, and now we're going to run into the corner because that zombie gets up pretty quick that just fell. There's also a flashbang here that we're going to use that blesses us in this run. Absolutely blesses us. So completely failed on the first shot. I think I was just trying to see if I could take him down, but you could just kind of bait him around the box. Don't even worry about it. First zombie's usually easy to dodge, but the female is not. So throw a flashbang. And honestly, she was in the animation of biting. So I got super lucky right there. Now there's 2 zombies right here. We're going to wait a second, then book it, because there's actually a zombie behind us too. That zombie that was in front of us was the one that we made friends with as soon as we took over as Ada.
Always been good at running, Annette. Give me that.
Okay. This part's hard for a lot of people,
Persistent
and it
bastard,
was for
aren't you?
me. Hit the junction box fast, pull the lever, then go through the door, turn around, and flip the switch on the fan, and then EMP the fan. No reason to grab bullets right there. We're not fighting Mr. X. It's kind of useless for there to be bullets there, honestly.
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
Yeah, so this part is not really much to commentate. It's just basically hitting the switches in order to blow up the fuse boxes. Each junction box on the corner splits them. I don't know, I'm not an electrician, man. Does something, okay?
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Ada? Where are you?
Alright, so now we take over as Leon. Got the shotgun, put some stuff away. Drop down into the poop water. Grab some handgun ammo. Move the handgun in a better spot.
That's a pleasant smell.
Okay, so if you could see up top there, the zombie is just kind of chilling. He has a tendency to be standing right around the turn when you come up this way, and actually has bit me a few times, so either have your handgun or shotgun ready as you come up this way. If he makes that weird growling sound, it usually means he's on the hunt. A Dead by Daylight boss. So we could see a shadow,
Just great.
and I can't obviously hit a shot here. But once we stun him, the shotgun attachment gives us a little bit more range. We're gonna wax this zombie hanging up on the pipes because we don't want to deal with him later, as well as this zombie. And finally, this guy. Self-defense item on the barrel, we'll take that. We'll slide into more shit.
Shit.
Okay, so now we're going to be introduced to G-adults, which are very annoying G-mutants. From right here, we're just going to pop them. The animation that the G-mutants have when they come out of the water gives us a couple seconds to run right by.
Cable car. Interesting.
So before we jump down,
Where'd she go?
we want to go to this locker right here and put in SZF. There's some Magnum ammo in here. It's incredible, like, right there too, jumping down. It's incredible how laggy it could be at times, but at least it didn't freeze in F4.
Come on. Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
Alright, so before we do any of this sewer business, we're gonna head back to the RPD for one final adventure. We need to grab the Magnum there, and we also need to grab some flamethrower rounds. So we'll take the... Do I take the scepter? What are we doing here? Oh, I think because there's a save chest through the hidden passage, and then we could just grab it there. So what we need to do first... We actually passed the way to the RPD-3, but we want to grab the handle to the left over here. And if you do swing to the right, there is another safe, I couldn't think of the word, that inside of it has the stock attachment for the shotgun. The password to it is written on the side of the safe. I actually don't have it memorized because I never really grab it. Some more zombies, same thing. Just use the shotgun, pop them. And please, do me a favor. This zombie on the floor here, take him out now. You'll thank me. He gets up, and let me tell you, his range of motion and what he does, he will bite you. And he will just be an annoyance later on, so... I usually jump down here beforehand and grab the grenade so I don't forget it. And before we drop down into the Oregon Trail, we're going to grab the facility key. G-mutant that jumps right down here. If you're quick enough and you hug the left wall, you've probably heard me say it 100 times in my RE2 content, you could avoid being stunned by that guy and letting him grab you and, you know, wasting a self-defense item that you could keep for later. Some shotgun shells right there. Okay, so once we come up here, gonna grab some handgun ammo, top it off, pop this guy because he'll come alive later on, and we'll grab the hiding place film. And honestly, I just like to go to this door so that I could use up the rest of the key and then get rid of it. And I choose to grab the pawn plug right now, just to have it. I definitely do. Yeah, I have to use the treatment key. For a second I was like, wait, what? So now we could get rid of the key, and we'll grab the pawn plug. So really, we need the pawn, the king, and the queen, because the other parts are there already for the plug puzzle. And now we are heading to RPD 3. Grab some more Magnum ammo right over there. We'll make our way back up. Okay, we're gonna store Magnum ammo for now. We'll put the handle... No, we need the handle. Why did I put the handle away? Oh, I think I didn't realize that I needed the handle to open the door. Doi. Okay, so make sure you keep the plug key on you, the hiding place film, and you could keep the plug on you too. We're gonna head up to the west side of the building. And now we could use the club key on the door down here. The reason you don't want to do it in RPD2 is because, number one, you get the you can't do it in 1 because you don't get the key until RPD2. But also, it is very dangerous to try to dodge Mr. X in this hallway. Unless you're doing an advance run, go for safety. Just do it later. You'll have plenty of time. We could get rid of the key and get the jewelry box. And we'll hold on to the jewelry box for... a bit. Now, I come back through this way, through the library, because, yes, there's a liquor in the STARS area, like the STARS office hallway, but if you don't run, it won't bother you. There is a liquor also in the area where we need to develop the film, and that liquor is on the floor and a little bit more annoying to evade. So, we're just going to make our way down this hall, do the film, and then come back this way. Now do keep in mind there is a liquor down here, so if you want to be safe... I mean, you could probably run right here and get to the door, but it's probably just safe to walk. Now we'll grab the scepter, we'll combine it with the jewelry box to get the STARS badge. It's open. Alright, so now we see the hiding places. Unfortunately, we can't just go to those places. Leon has to visibly see it in-game in order to get to them. Now we're in the STARS office, behind Wesker's desk. We'll get the wooden box that has the Magnum scope inside of it. Now we're going to examine the STARS badge, pull out that USB chip. Do not forget the STARS badge on your way out of here, though, because that'll negate you from getting the final part of the Magnum that is the most important part. So we're just walking it out. Don't worry about the diamond key room. Again, it just will let you get extra stuff in the weapons locker room by solving that god-awful puzzle that I fail at all the time. You know, the puzzle where you have to, like, press them in sequential order. Yeah, I suck at that. Oh no, my man Marvin. We're not gonna bother him, though. We're gonna head back through the East Hall. And the first place that we picked up bullets in this run, we're going to go in there, and in one of the drawers is some flamethrower rounds, which we will be getting the flamethrower soon. I don't know why I walk here. There's just a zombie right there, but he's not going to catch up to me even if I ran. It'd probably be safer if I ran and grabbed it and ran out. But if you want to be safe, you could walk. And that's it, folks. We are done with RPD 3. The Raccoon Police Department is complete. Well, actually, I lie, because I think I go all the way downstairs here. There is a G mutant that's kind of like sitting right outside, and I don't grab a defense item. And I'm a little hesitant. See, right there? Grab a defense item, whether it's preferably knives or flash grenades. Don't use regular grenades. That was the one hiccup on this run, was not grabbing a defense item here, because then I had to backtrack and come up here again and grab it. So this is the backtracking I was talking about. Because there's no other save chest right around here, I kind of had to run back to that save room in order to get a defense item, because I did not want to take any chance with those G-adults poisoning me. Alright, so now that the backtracking is out of the way, we will now head over to the Oregon Trail and go grab the King and Queen plug. But with these G-adults in the water over here, just guys, make sure that you take some self-defense weapons. You just don't want to get poisoned by them. It is such an annoying part. If I didn't have to backtrack right here, we probably could have finished this in an hour and 30 something. I think this actually took up like 2 minutes of my time. And yeah, he's right there, so I didn't even end up having to use him, but I felt safer that way. And honestly, guys, don't ever feel bad for having to backtrack and get some flash or whatever. Because honestly, if it's going to be a safer route for you, take it. Don't take chances, especially if you're following this exactly, you know, and you're going for no damage. If it's just a S+ you want, you could take the chance. I do believe there is a blue herb right over there. Okay, so the Infinite Organ Trail.
Oh my god, this is getting worse.
We're going to pull out the Matilda, and we're going to just bait this guy. And all you really do is you hit these guys in the eye with the upgraded Magnum. Once they die like that, and the eye explodes, we're good to go. This G-adult likes to shoot out the G-children, so just be careful. Make sure you're hitting him right in his eye. And then there'll be one more G-mutant you have to take care of after you grab the plugs, and yeah. So now that we got the King plug, we want to make sure we grab the flamethrower. Absolutely necessary for the G3 boss fight. Like, absolutely. So... we'll solve this little puzzle over here. And as you saw when I first walked in this area, I blasted that zombie right away. And that's because he drops down and can bite you. One more G mutant in the water over here. These guys are so annoying. We'll blast him to get his attention. Yeah, and that's basically the organ trail. We just have one little part with a G mutant that rushes at us, and you could easily dodge him. We'll walk up to this zombie body, run back while this guy has his arm out. Once he lunges, run right past him. And that's the organ trail. Alright, so now we'll make our way back to the plug room, and we're about to fight G2. So we'll put the knight on in the actual knight plug location. We're going to put the pawn to the left of it, followed by the bishop next to that. So on the left wall, bishop, pawn, knight. In the middle slot, we're going to throw the queen in, and then on the left, so from left to right, it's king, queen, and then rook, I think. And that opens the door.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
Alright, so now we gotta gear up for G2. Gonna take some more fuel. We need 2 flash grenades for this part. You could keep the Magnum or you could put it away. I keep it just in case I somehow run out of fuel. But honestly, you just need 2 flashbangs and the flamethrower ammo. And the switches for this one are the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. Edge him out a little bit so that he comes down. We'll stand right over by the fans because he can't break through over here. We'll hit him with a little bit of flame rounds. Keep it around 380 to 370. Then when he does it again, you can kind of unleash hell. That should be enough significant damage. So now we'll head over to the door. As soon as this door breaks down, we're going to turn around and use the flamethrower on him. So hit him with it. Once you see him do like a sidestep glitch,
It's still alive?
enough HP was done to him so that he slows down and we can move. Press the button, use the flashbang right away, stun him, flamethrower his ass. Alright, so we want to keep him lined up with where the metal crate will smash into him. There's also some Magnum ammo right there. So you can kind of just hang out for a second. Once he gets up and moves, toss a flashbang again. And this is where we're going to do significant damage to him with the flamethrower. So once he's down, hit the button. And then hit him with a little bit more of the flames. And start backing away slowly. Because the metal crate's going to smash into him, and it will smash you as well. Yeah, and that's the, yeah, that was the G2 fight. Pretty simple, the G2 fight, when you have it down pat. Some self-defense items. We got a new knife, and we got another flashbang. So we kind of just, traded 2, got 1. And now we're going to head to the underground facility.
Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt. Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay?
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
They call it Nest, I call it I don't care. It's the underground facility. They like changed the name on it in the remake, and I always forget it's called Nest, to be honest. But now we're just gonna head over to the cable car.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for, trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
Yeah, so like I said, some cutscenes I kind of just keep in there because I was just like, you know, preparing myself for the next part and like planning out what I have to do, so kind of left the cutscene rolling. Welcome to, I guess, the Nest.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Yeah, no thanks. Alright, so we're going to make our way through the door strictly to the right. We're going to head right in this room, grab the grenade on the body, and make a quick turn. That zombie is moving rather fast, holy crap. Some flamethrower rounds on that counter. What's up, buddy? Now we're just going to walk right by him and climb up the ladder. And now we are in the vent shaft. There is a Umbrella officer, undead one in here. Sometimes he stands in the left corner, but he was right in front. I'm gonna just pop his ass. Combine. You could come back here later on to get another side pack. I don't choose to, but if you feel that you want to use the modulator to come back this way later on before the G3 fight so you have extra room, you definitely can. But now we have the attachment for the flamethrower.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested.
So for right now, we're going to put the magnum bullets away as long as our magnum is topped off. Flame rounds, put the flamethrower away, and grab the shotgun. Now the reason I take the shotgun is because its blast radius is amazing. And it helps against the Groot, like, tree monsters when we're trying to get the third and final chip. So instead of wasting magnum ammo that could be used for the G3 fight, I just decided, fuck it, let's use the fuck it, let's use the shotgun. Right here, I'm just kind of planning out my point of attack. Alright, so the Groot monsters start up in here. On the tray right here is some more high-grade gunpowder. Run right by this Groot. We'll pick up this flash grenade that I just passed in a minute. So think of this as a number thing. It'll be 3123 to open the ladder. And then 2067. Instead of thinking of it shape-wise, think of it as like a keypad. So 3123 2067. And we're gonna grab that flash grenade on our way out of here. Alright, so the solution puzzle is as follows. You're going to hit red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Yeah, so we popped the Groot back. Didn't really even have to probably worry about him. There's some shotgun shells there if you need them. But we're going to use the shotgun here and not the magnum to waste these 3 zombies, because these zombies will wake up. And as we did earlier in RPD-1, we're going to dodge a liquor that jumps down again by holding up and right. Pull out the magnum right here, and strictly to our right, there's a zombie. Boom. There's going to be another zombie hanging over the edge, the ledge. We got one more female doctor zombie that we're going to pop. Let's combine these two to get some more magnum ammo. Line her up. Bing bong. So it's good to come back in here. I use it to go to the save chest just to move some stuff around. But it actually resets the flooring of the liquors that just jump down. So now instead of them being on the floor when you first walk in, they'll be on walls. Although I will say one of the liquors you'll see in a minute gives me quite a hard time. But we manage. Before you go back downstairs, make sure you grab the modulator. Obviously make sure to walk. And now you can see the liquor is on the wall and not... They would be directly on the floor, both of them, right to our left here. Instead, they're kind of spread out. That one liquor that's on the wall right there, though, he will pose a little bit of a problem getting around. So we're going to just make the signal modulator to Murph. Kind of takes a second to line that up. Alright, so now the power's on. This liquor is a asshole. And we kind of want to edge him around this table. Because he doesn't move. And honestly, when he makes those kind of like sudden jolts, I'm thinking I'm dead. Are you kidding? We kind of just want to get him to where he doesn't sense us. So it might take a little of back and forth. Probably could have made it right there, but again... This is no save, so... Phew, gosh. Yeah, that is definitely not easy. On the heart, I mean. Once you get in the room, obviously you could start running. We're just going to freeze the capsule. The solution. Really what the solution is it's epsilon.
Who left the freezer open?
It's like P epsilon, I believe. Which basically kills like any BOWs. Especially plant life. So it basically will wipe out the plants in that area.
Cooling complete.
So this is the liquid form of epsilon. We use gas forms of P epsilon in Resident Evil Code Veronica to take out Tyrant actually on the plane. So unfortunately we have to come back down the liquor hallway because we want to get to the save room because it has more high-grade gunpowder, a knife, and some more flamethrower rounds, which we really do want. So we'll grab that. We got a couple things we're going to need to start putting away here. We want to still hold on to the shotgun for a bit more. Put the Magnum away. Reload our shotgun. Put the flamethrower rounds away. And now we could take the second knife, just in case the Groots grab us, because if the Groot, like, tree creatures grab you, it's game over. And if you don't have a self-defense item, they literally will just rip your head off. So just try to have a knife or something on you. Make a right, we'll run back to the room where you put the solution in. Blast him back.
Dispensing solution now.
That did the trick.
You grab the flash grenade here as a backup. I wanted to make sure I had enough. So we could actually knife these ones on the ground because their air pockets are like right visible. And if we knife them, they won't be a hindrance to us, so we kind of killed them on the floor. That one will get up, he's a dick. But since we took the shotgun and we don't have to waste the Magnum, it does more of a radial shot. There is one that gets up literally right next to us, but we can make it out of there in time. As well as Mr. X chasing our ass. And don't forget, there's more Groots in here. We're just going to put a shotgun round in him to be safe, one in him. And we get like a 3-second stun period once we hit them. And yeah, now it is on to the final two bosses.
Hopefully the G samples are.
Okay, once the power's on, we can start putting our grenades away. We don't need them until the Super Tyrant fight. But now we're going to start combining all of our Magnum ammo. Because you want to have as much Magnum ammo, and I set you guys up with plenty of Magnum ammo here. We already have 7 in the chamber. 11 now, so that's a total of 18. Plus 11, so now we got 22. And there's another high-grade gunpowder in there, and one more before the G fight. So you got like 26 shots to kill this guy, which is more than enough. You could probably do it in about like 12. Can mix that up. And now we have 27 Magnum bullets. That's overkill. Put the signal modulator away. Almost forgot the flamethrower. That would be really bad. And we also want the flamethrower fuel. We're going to make sure everything is reloaded before the fight. Because once we grab this capsule of the G virus, it's on.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin. The lockdown is Class A.
First things first, shoot him right in the thigh, then the back.
Is neutralized.
Then you're going to run over to where the flame rounds are, and you're going to start popping his eye. Once that happens, you could grab the flame rounds if you had the time. I didn't even waste it. We have plenty here to finish him off. We're going to angle ourselves out of that corner. And by doing that, we don't have to worry. Usually he does a jump or he does his 4-piece combo. Did the jump there. Gives us time to pop his back. Now we'll have the leg. Then we just need to take out the eye. Should have did it right there, but now he does his 4-piece combo. Takes about 2 or 3 shots. And yeah, that's there is one more phase of him, but really we're just going to be using the flamethrower on it, so it doesn't really matter. But this is basically the G3 fight, guys. Once he gets up, he's going to go roar, and he's going to go reach for the wall and rip it off. We're just going to keep laying the pressure on him. Just keep on hitting him. And that's it. That's G3. Now, you'll see me kind of run around like a chicken without a head, because I'm looking for... There's a grenade here, as well as a flash grenade. And the more grenades we have, the better, and flash grenades are just a plus. Because fighting Super Tyrant is probably one of the more stressful portions of this game. He is like an ungodly fight.
Is now operational. Will begin when lockdown is complete.
Like, you could be doing well the whole game, and then he just taps you. And again, sorry if you guys wanted to see cutscenes. I do have a bunch of playthroughs up with cutscenes for my S runs of the A and B scenarios, as well as my no HUD run. for Leon A, so feel free to watch the cutscenes in those. We're going to put everything away. We'll keep the Magnum for right now. Definitely. Because we're going to need them on our run to the Super Tyrant fight.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
Goodbye, Ada. We'll see you in RE4. Anyway, we're just going to head down the elevator.
To the bottom level train platform.
If you guys have made it with me this far, you are doing amazing.
Self-destruct
And congratulations, you're almost there to the S+.
to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central
Alright, now it's on.
9 minutes until detonation.
This is the final save chest of the game. We're going to put everything away. Except we're going to keep the Magnum fully loaded for now. We're going to take every grenade we have, which I believe is 10, since we haven't used any in this playthrough. So we have a total of 10 grenades and 5 flashbangs, which is more than enough. We're going to make sure that the grenade is equipped and not the flash grenade. Equipped. Reason I held on to the Magnum are there are Groots in this area. Tree creatures, whatever you guys like to call them. We don't want to have to waste any of our self-defense items. Super Tyrant already jumps down to greet us. And I just literally blast him with the Magnum. We don't have time for you. We're about to fight you anyway. Ignore the zombie and head for the fight.
8 minutes until detonation.
Okay, so now all we're going to need are the grenades and the flash grenades. You can put the Magnum away, grab the joint plug, and let the final battle commence. Run back a bit. Let him roar. When he starts walking, toss a grenade. You could toss another grenade. Then get away from him. Toss another one as soon as he starts walking. We want to keep him away from us. Another one. Eventually he will start jumping. That was very close. So I sit here, right here. You could use his left arm, and then he'll kind of swing. Wasted a grenade right there. And no, that wasn't me getting hit. That was rock falling onto the platform.
7 minutes until
Which is kind of helpful, because it actually helps, like, Leon, if he does get hit, he's in an animation, so he can't take the damage. Keep avoiding his jumping. Now we're down to flash grenades. We're at the point where when Leon goes, we throw a flash grenade. And we'll throw one more. And just like that, we're going to throw a flash grenade really quick. Grab the rocket launcher, blast them twice. And that, everyone, is a no save, no damage playthrough of Leon's A scenario.
you have arrived at the bottom level.
Shit! Gotta get out of here. Can't believe I actually miss her.
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Just like I said we would.
And that is the run, folks. Thank you so much for sticking with me on this journey. We went from not having enough time to do an S+ rank to practicing it a bunch to doing 3 saves to doing 2 saves, countless hours of practice just to get a no save, no damage. Thank you to my friends for cheering me on, watching me do this live in our Discord, and thank you to all of my Patreon followers as well as my YouTube subscribers. You guys make me continue going with my channel. I'm currently in school, so content is set up to just kind of drop when it does, but this I got done relatively easy. I will be doing Claire's A scenario, but I will not be doing their B scenarios for a bit, or attempting like no save, no damage on them for a bit, just due to time constraints, but Claire A's will get done very soon. This was a personal challenge I wanted to do for myself, and I want to thank you guys again. We will see you for the next one. This is again the Notorious Base, signing off.